So over here is the definition of cloud computing. I'm just afraid that through my vulgar explanation it's not correct, so I write them down personally over here. This is the definition, so that I don't give a wrong definition to you. It actually refers to the delivery of computing services such as storage, server, software, databases, and more over the internet. Let me just highlight over here. It's a delivery of computing services. What is the computing services? Computing services goes back to computer. Alright, remember the first part where we learned about CPU, how a computer compute. Believe me or not, everything over here we see is actually by what? By what's that term? It's actually by I cannot recall. It's by binary. Binary. All right, it's actually binary. All right, everything over here we look at, everything over here is binary, and to project all of this out, remember the output device, everything. It's actually binary. The CPU is actually doing the work. It's actually projecting out. Go through this. Everything is working smoothly over here. Obviously, we don't see them now. All right, we will not see them in our naked eye. All right, we will not see anything. But these are all computing. All right, these are all computation. All right, they don't exist out of nowhere. You think about it, you pull out your phone, when you call someone, all of those things through the smartphone, there's a CPU inside also. There's CPU inside your phone, right? So the CPU actually do all the computing services. They are all computing, not computing services, they're doing all the computing process, all right, computing process. Over here is, first they are referred to the delivery of computing services. These are the example. These are the example. And the most important is over the internet. All right. So, as I tell you, can you see this? This is the computer. The computer is over the internet. All right. I just want to show you that it's in the cloud. All right. You don't have to own the computer by itself. You don't have to own the software by itself. You access through the browser, or you access through a client. Client is like the application, all right? You access through an application, then you can use the desired functions, all right? And this is supposed to be quite straightforward, right? Is it clear? Are you all clear about cloud computing? This is cloud computing. Cloud computing is basically refers to the delivery of computing services, all right, over the internet. Is it okay? Are you okay? Next time when people talk to you about cloud computing, are you okay?
Okay.
Of course, these are all not all the technical or the computer science term. All right, we are just learning the idea. All right, the basic idea behind this thing. So over here we have the cloud services. Of course, we are saying the services right over here. Where's my pen? All right, this. What services is it? All right, to be detailed. All right, or to be exact. What services are there? All right, there are 3 services over here. We have the first is the infrastructure, second is the platform, third is the software services. All right. In cloud computing, all right, model coming out from Web 2.0 by itself, they provide different type of services. there are three types of services. One is they provide infrastructure as a service through the internet. They provide platform as a service through the internet, and they provide software as a service through the internet. Very long. These are all. Don't get yourself confused with these different terms over here. The thing, just go back to this one, all right? You're just giving services. You know, you're like your business, right? You're dealing a business, and you're giving services. And these are services example of services of product, which is this three: infrastructure, platform, and software. Through the internet, all right? So we have over here is the example of the first one, the IaaS, all right, infrastructure as a service. The first type of cloud computing services is infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service over here, in a simple word, I can summarize is virtualized computing infrastructure. In simple words like this, all right? You don't have to own a computer, all right? You don't have to own a computer. You just rent the computer, and you just manage the software. Basically, what happens is you just open up the client or the application, and then you can access the computer, not your own computer, but access the computer or the infrastructure through other place. So other people will provide all the things. For example, you will set up for example, over here is AWS, all right? This is an example, Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services actually provide the IaaS. This is real life one. Most of us are using this, and we didn't really noted is this one, all right? Netflix actually uses AWS, all right, to provide the video through the AWS to us. They uses the IaaS services. It means they upload all their video into this AWS, Amazon Web Services, and they can manage everything from there. In simple word is they don't have to have the physical computer with them. They are renting from the Amazon Web Services all the hardware. They just upload them into the particular site. Upload them into their particular site, all right? And then they will process everything, and we can access the videos, all right? You got what I'm trying to say over here?
Yes.
It means, like, for example, this Netflix over here, they uses this IaaS, okay? They uses this IaaS. Example is this one, AWS, to provide the video for us. Simple as that, all right? It's an example of cloud computing services. So what is the difference? So over here is the Netflix don't have to own the physical computer or the physical storage and physical server. Everything is provided by AWS, all right? It's like outsourcing the infrastructure to them, all right? What they have to do is they use the infrastructure, manage them, and then you can access through the AWS. Then we have the second one over here, which is platform as services. Platform as services is different from the infrastructure as services. That's infrastructure, right? Platform is basically over here ready-made platform. You build the app, the platform handle the rest. So you build the app and then you give to the platform, then the platform will handle all the other things For example, testing or linking to the user, you know, those kind of other services. You have the app, you give it to them, or you can create any script, upload to the place, the particular place, all right? Then they will do all the rest of the thing. Over here is a good example. Over here is this one, all right? Google Cloud Platform, all right, or Google Cloud Platform. Google Cloud Platform is an example of provider, all right. These are provider, all right. These are services, right? Services and provider, right? They are the provider that provide PaaS service. PaaS. Over here, the AWS is the provider, all right, for the IaaS. So this one, Google Cloud Platform, is the provider for this platform as services. This is example. One of the app that uses this is this one, Spotify. I think you all know this one, right? Spotify. Spotify actually uses this Google Cloud Platform. Long word short, they actually do the code computing, all the AI scripts, and upload to this Google Cloud Platform, and they will test everything for you. All right. Is it okay? Are you all here? And finally is this one. This is the one that we have been using. All right. I will give you a break after this. All right. After this final services, which is the software. All right. Software as a service. These are all. This one is the one that we have been using. All right. We have been using. It is ready to use software application. Just log in and use it. For example, right, you want to convert PDF to Word. How you do? I love PDF, right? You go to I love PDF, then the browser, right? Then you just upload the PDF, then you convert to the Word. So I love PDF is an example of provider. All right, they are providing you with the services, software services, software as a services. And then if you want to have the OCR, right? Optic recognition. I forgot how to. OCR, I forgot what's that. Optic. Basically, you want to recognize the word, then you have to pay money, right? It's like a freemium. Then another example is this one, Google Drive. Right? Google Drive is also an example. Can consider an example. Where you can upload and store your data. But is it a software? No, not a software. Maybe in the future, next class, right? Next semester you will learn cloud accounting. Cloud accounting, then you can see accounting software that uses the cloud. You can just log in through the browser, the accounting software. Another good example is this one over here, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office. Now you don't have the physical install, right? You have to go through the browser to use the Microsoft Word. You can use that for free. You know that? So these are examples of software as services. All right, that's all for the second part. We'll